This is the sound of a dying breed. For nearly a decade, the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat laughed in the face of regulations and EVs. In 2023, the Hellcat roared one last time. 700-plus horsepower, supercharged V8, rear-wheel insanity. Gone, but never forgotten. So, before the world goes silent, let's relive the madness of the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, the muscle car that defies extinction. Love insane speed and growling exhaust notes? Smash that like button and hit subscribe. So, let's talk about performance. Introducing the main character of the Challenger SRT Hellcat, a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8 that cranks out 717 horsepower and 656 pound-feet of torque. Drop the hammer and you're at 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds. And if you thought that was a lot of ponies, the Hellcat lineup only gets more insane. The Hellcat Red Eyes version pushes 797 horsepower, while the absolute meanest Hellcat, the wide-body Jailbreak Edition, turns it up to 807 horsepower. The Hellcat isn't just fast. It's a rolling middle finger to EVs, a supercharged symphony of violence, and one of the last muscle cars that could ever truly scare you. But the Hellcat's most intoxicating part isn't just about speed, it's about sound. Its 2.4-liter supercharger generates screams with an almost otherworldly whine, while the deep, guttural exhaust notes shake the pavement. Now, all that muscle needs serious control. Its adaptive suspension system constantly fine-tunes dampening forces, helping the Challenger SRT Hellcat to grip the road with ruthless force. But speed is nothing without stopping power. So what better excuse to arm the Hellcat with a Brembo braking system? Massive 6-piston front and 4-piston rears. From triple-digit speeds to a dead stop in a heartbeat. And for the perfect launch, the Hellcat got an advanced launch control system, borrowed from the world of professional drag racing. The perks? Optimized engine torque and traction for precise acceleration runs with zero unnecessary wheel spin. Now, check out one of the most infamous features of the Hellcat, the dual-key fob system. The black key, behave yourself mode, limiting the engine's output to 500 horsepower, perfect for daily driving. But the red key fob, that's the one that wakes the monster, unlocking all 717 horsepower. All Charger SRT Hellcats offer both a 6-speed Tremec manual and an 8-speed automatic gearbox. But higher performance variants like the Hellcat Red Eye and Jailbreak Editions typically stick to the faster shift 8-speed automatic. No matter the transmission, every Hellcat sends its power to the rear wheels, just as a muscle car should. Now, the exterior. If you grew up with posters of muscle cars on your wall, the Hellcat was the car you dreamed of. Bold, unhinged, and undeniably American. The moment you see it, you're unable to ignore its wide, low stance and menacing front fascia. The giant hood scoops and dual air extractors channel air straight to the supercharger V8 to keep it cool at high speeds. The Hellcat's signature grille, flanked by piercing LED headlamps with glowing halo rings, gives it that intimidating stare. The driver's side halo light is actually an air catcher intake, gulping down cool air and feeding it straight to the engine bay. A sneaky but brilliant touch that amps up performance while keeping things visually stunning. Along the sides, the Hellcat's sculpted lines strike the perfect balance between muscle car heritage and modern aerodynamics. Opt for the wide body package and an extra 3.5 inches of width enter the game. making room for massive 305 section tires that bite hard into the pavement for sharper handling and more control. The sleek yet muscular rear fascia is a perfect mix of past and future. Split LED taillights nod to the classic Challenger lineage, while a functional trunk spoiler adds much-needed downforce at high speeds. And then there's the exhaust, two enormous chrome-finished pipes that give the Hellcat its unmistakable roar, which only a few cars on the planet can match. The Challenger SRT Hellcat's cockpit features a 7-inch fully digital instrument cluster with crisp, customizable readouts that keep all vital information right where you need it. The flat-bottom steering wheel, borrowed from its Hellcat siblings, is thick, wrapped in premium materials, and built for action. It packs seamlessly integrated controls for adjusting various settings, changing tracks, and staying focused on the road without ever having to take your hands off the wheel. Right in the middle of the center console lies the 8.4-inch Uconnect 5 infotainment system, which is basically your command center. This intuitive interface covers everything from navigation, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and integrated voice command with Bluetooth. The wireless charging pad and a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot fulfill the needs of today's connected world. On top of that, the Challenger SRT Hellcat comes with the 6-speaker Alpine audio system. Take it up a notch and the Hellcat cabin turns into an auditory delight on wheels with an optional 18-speaker Harman Kardon premium audio system. Not to mention the seats upholstered in Hammerhead Grey Laguna leather, which offer both heating and ventilation. And the SRT Hellcat logo, embroidered into the seat backs, serves as a constant reminder of the beast that's lurking under the hood. But here's the real question. With gas-powered cars slowly facing extinction and battery packs taking over, will we ever see a car like the Hellcat again? Or was this the last chapter of American muscle? We want to hear your take, so drop your thoughts in the comments. If you love this kind of content, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a ride. Until then, keep rolling.